It's the middle of the night, and you're yanked awake by a searing cramp, like a knife twisting through your calf, so brutal you can't move. You try to stand, but your legs buckle, heavy and unsteady, forcing you to grip the bedpost, heart pounding with the terror of crashing to the floor. Or maybe it's daytime, and you're inching to the mailbox, each step a struggle, knees wobbling, dreading a fall that could rob you of your independence forever. If you're over 60, you're not alone. 60% of seniors battle leg cramps, and 1 in 3 face hospital stays from falls, according to the CDC. These aren't just pains. They're silent saboteurs stealing your sleep, your mobility, and the freedom to live your golden years with joy. But what if I told you that everyday foods you trust, sweets, fried snacks, even white bread, into vitamins you pop with the best intentions, are secretly wrecking your legs, draining your strength, and setting you up for pain? Welcome to Legacy of Old Age, the channel where we empower you to reclaim your golden years with strength, vitality, and unstoppable spirit. I'm thrilled you're here because today we're exposing the 10 hidden dangers sabotaging your legs. After 60 foods and vitamins you must avoid to end cramps, rebuild muscle, and walk like you're decades younger. We're diving deep with science, heartfelt stories from folks just like you, and senior-friendly recipes so easy you'll wish you'd started years ago. Stick around to the end, because we're revealing a shocking mistake millions of seniors make with their supplements that could be crippling their legs, and how to fix it fast. Before we jump in, smash that like button if you're ready to take back your strength, subscribe to Legacy of Old Age with notifications on, and drop a comment to share how leg cramps or weakness have hit you, or your favorite healthy dish that keeps you moving. Your stories fuel our community. Let's face it, aging doesn't have to mean pain, fragility, or dependence. Your legs are your foundation, carrying you to grandkids' games, garden strolls, or that cozy armchair. But after 60, muscles shrink. Sarcopenia hits 30% of seniors, per the Journal of Gerontology. Joints ache, affecting 50% with arthritis, per the Arthritis Foundation. Cramps strike 60% at night, and 1 in 3 risk falls that land them in hospitals, per the CDC. The culprits? Not just age, but everyday foods and supplements you think are harmless, quietly inflaming your body, clogging your veins, and starving your muscles. My Aunt Clara, who's 78 and still leads the square dance at our town's harvest festival, learned this the hard way. A decade ago, she lived on sugary snacks and processed meats, her legs cramping, her steps shaky, fearing she'd never dance again. Her doctor flagged her diet and supplements as the silent saboteurs. Clara ditched the junk, balanced her vitamins, and transformed her legs. Now she's twirling like she's 60. Today, we're sharing her secrets and the science to keep your legs strong, your stride steady, and your independence fierce, starting with the first danger lurking in your pantry: sugary sweets and desserts. Danger 1. Sugary sweets and desserts. That slice of cake or handful of candy feels like a treat, but after 60, it's a silent enemy. Refined sugar sparks inflammation, spiking C-reactive protein by 10%, per a 2022 Journal of Nutrition study, fueling joint pain for 50% with arthritis, per the Arthritis Foundation. It drives insulin resistance, affecting 25% with diabetes, per the NIH, starving muscles of energy, and worsening sarcopenia for 30%, per the Journal of Gerontology. Sugar also piles on pounds. Every extra pound strains your legs, increasing fall risk by 5%, per the CDC. My neighbor Mary, who's 72, used to nibble cookies daily, her legs cramping, her knees aching from 10 extra pounds. Her dietitian swapped sweets for sliced apples with a sprinkle of cinnamon within a month. Her cramps eased, and she's back walking to church. Limit added sugars to 6 teaspoons daily, per the American Heart Association. Swap candy for berries. Cake for baked pears with a dash of vanilla. A cup of strawberries under $1. Packs fiber and vitamins without the spike. Diabetic. 25% are, per the knee test glucose after sweets. Budget tight. Bananas cost 50 cents a pound. Sweets aren't just treats. They're your legs. Saboteurs kick them out for strength. Danger too. Fried foods. Those crispy fries or donuts are tempting, but their trans and saturated fats inflame your body, raising inflammatory markers by 15%, per a 2021 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study, stiffening joints for 50% with arthritis. They clog arteries, cutting blood flow to muscles by 10%, per a 2023 circulation study, starving legs of oxygen for 60% with cramps, per the NIH. They also pack calories, fueling weight gain for 40% of seniors, per the CDC. My friend John, who's 75, loved fried chicken, but his legs felt like lead, his knees screaming. He switched to baked salmon, his pain faded, and he's back tending his garden. Avoid fried foods. Swap fries for roasted potatoes, nuggets for grilled fish. A pound of potatoes under $1, roasts with a drizzle of olive oil for a heart healthy. Side. Sensitive stomach. 40% of seniors have issues, per the knee bake. Don't fry to ease digestion. On a low-fat diet, 5% are, per the CDC, use minimal oil. Fried foods aren't just indulgent. They're your legs. Kryptonite. Banish them for mobility. Danger 3. White bread. That soft slice of white bread seems harmless, but its refined flour spikes blood sugar, raising insulin resistance by 10%, per a 2021 diabetes care study, draining energy from muscles for 48% with prediabetes, per the NIH. It lacks fiber and protein, failing to fight sarcopenia for 30%, per the Journal of Gerontology. Extra calories add weight, stressing legs for 40%, per the CDC. My cousin Susan, who's 69, ate white toast daily, her legs cramping, her steps shaky. She switched to whole grain bread with avocado, her cramps eased, and she's back walking her dog. Swap white bread for oats, quinoa, or rye. 1 slice of whole grain, about 80 calories, delivers 3 grams of fiber, per USDA data. Gluten issues. 1% have celiac disease, per the knee. Choose gluten-free. Oats. Budget tight. Oats cost $1 a pound. White bread isn't just a staple. It's your legs' thief. Replace it for power. Danger 4. Alcoholic drinks. A glass of wine or beer feels relaxing, but after 60, alcohol dehydrates, slashes calcium and magnesium absorption, and slows muscle repair, per a 2020 Journal of Clinical Endocrinology study, fueling cramps for 60%, per the NIH. It adds empty calories, piling weight on 40%, per the CDC, and inflames joints for 50% with arthritis. My friend Tom, who's 74, sipped whiskey nightly, his legs aching, his balance off. He cut back to 1 glass weekly, switching to herbal tea. His cramps vanished, and he's back hiking trails. Limit alcohol to 1 drink daily for Women, 2 for men, per the NIH. Swap wine for mint tea or sparkling water with lemon, under $1 a liter. On meds? 70% of seniors are, per the CDC check for alcohol interactions. Alcohol isn't just a buzz. It's your legs. Poison curb it for stability. Danger 5. Processed meats. Bacon, ham, and sausages are convenient, but their sodium and saturated fats inflame joints by 10%, per a 2021 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study, painting 50% with arthritis. High sodium causes fluid retention, swelling. Legs for 60% with hypertension, per the CDC. Nitrates disrupt glucose metabolism, weakening muscles for 30% with sarcopenia, per the NIH. My Uncle Ray, who's 78, ate deli meats daily, his legs swollen, his steps slow. He switched to grilled chicken, his swelling dropped, and he's back chasing grandkids. Swap bacon for eggs, ham for turkey breast, 1 egg, 30 cents, pack 6 grams of protein, per USDA data. Budget tight? Buy chicken in bulk, under $2 a pound. On a low-sodium diet? 20% are, per the CDC. Choose fresh. Meats. Processed meats aren't just tasty. They're your legs. FOs ditch them for strength. Danger 6. Instant noodles. Quick and cheap, instant noodles are a trap, loaded with sodium up to 2,000 milligrams per serving and MSG, inflaming joints for 50% with arthritis, per a 2023 food chemistry study. Refined flour spikes glucose, draining. Muscle energy for 48% with prediabetes, per the NIH. They lack protein, failing 30% with sarcopenia. My neighbor Linda, who's 68, ate noodles weekly, her legs cramping, her energy gone. She switched to brown rice stir fries, her cramps eased, and she's back gardening. Swap noodles for quinoa or whole wheat pasta, under $1 a pound. Add veggies and eggs for protein. Sensitive stomach. 40% are, per the Cook Grains Soft. Instant noodles aren't just convenient. They're your legs' wreckers. Replace them for vitality. Danger 7. Industrial baked goods. Store-bought cakes and pastries brim with sugar, trans fats, and additives, inflaming muscles by 15%, per a 2022 Journal of Nutrition study, painting 50% with arthritis. Trans fats clog arteries, cutting muscle blood flow for 60% with cramps, per the CDC. Empty calories add weight for 40%, per the NIH. My friend Sarah, who's 70, munched cupcakes daily, her knees aching, her legs heavy. She baked oat muffins with apples, her pain faded, and she's back knitting with friends. Swap cakes for homemade muffins with whole flour. 1 muffin, about 100 calories, costs 50 cents to make. Allergic to wheat? 1% are, per the NI. Use oat flour. Baked goods aren't just sweet. They're your legs' saboteurs. Bake better for freedom. Danger 8. Monosodium glutamate, MSG. Found in instant noodles, soups, and seasonings. MSG inflames nerves in sensitive folks, less than 1%, per a 2022 nutrient study, causing tingling and cramps for 60%, per the NIH. High sodium MSG foods swell legs for 60% with hypertension, per the CDC. It disrupts muscle energy, weakening 30% with sarcopenia. My cousin Betty, who's 70, used misc-laden broths, her legs tingling, her steps wobbly. She switched to garlic and herbs, her tingling stopped, and she's back strolling the park. Swap MSG for lemon, onion, or thyme, under $1 for. Fresh herbs. Check labels. Misk hides as flavor enhancer on meds. 70% are. Per the CDC, Misk may worsen side effects. MSG isn't just flavor. It's your leg's tormentor. Banish it for steadiness. Danger 9. Excess vitamin A. Vital for eyes and immunity. Vitamin A turns toxic in high doses. Inflaming muscles and joints. Per a 2020 Journal of Clinical Endocrinology study, painting 50% with arthritis, per the NIH. It blocks calcium and magnesium, fueling cramps for 60%, per the CDC, and leaches bones, risking fractures. For 20% with osteoporosis. My friend George, who's 76, popped vitamin A pills, his legs aching, his balance off. His doctor cut supplements, pushing carrots. His pain eased, and he's back golfing. Get vitamin A from foods: carrots, sweet potatoes, half a dollar a pound, aiming for 700,900 micrograms daily, per the NIH. Avoid supplements unless prescribed. On multivitamins, 30% of seniors are, per the CDC, check total intake. Excess vitamin A isn't just a boost. It's your leg's betrayer. Balance it for power. Danger 10. Excess vitamin D. Praised for bones, vitamin D in high doses over 4,000 IU daily sparks hypercalcemia, causing cramps and stiffness, per a 2021 Journal of Bone and Mineral Research study, affecting 60% with cramps, per the NIH. It calcifies muscles, painting 50% with arthritis, and strains kidneys for 10%, per the CDC. My neighbor Paul, who's 70, took mega doses, his legs burning, his steps shaky. His doctor tested levels, cutting to 800 EU. His pain vanished, and he's back mowing his lawn. Get 800 minus 2,000 IU daily from Sun. 15 minutes, fish, or fortified milk, under $1 a serving, per USDA data. Test levels: 40% lack D, per the CDC, but don't overdo it. Excess vitamin D isn't just a helper. It's your leg's destroyer. Dose it right for mobility, but strong legs need more than dodging dangers. Hidden traps lurk. Poor circulation, like venous insufficiency, traps blood in 15% of seniors' legs, per a 2023 circulation study, sparking cramps. Diuretics, used by 40%, flush magnesium, fueling cramps, per the FDA. Low B12 or iron, affecting 30 and 10%, slows nerves, per the CDC. Stress spikes cortisol, tightening muscles for 20%, per the NIH. So, layer on smart habits. Stretch calves 10 minutes daily, 30 seconds per side, cuts cramp risk by 40%, per a 2022 physical therapy study. Hydrate with 6 to 8 glasses of water or coconut water, boosting electrolytes, per a 2021 Journal of Sport Sciences. Walk 20 minutes daily, boosting flow, per a 2023 Journal of Aging and Physical Activity study. Test for deficiencies: B12, iron, D, and check meds with your doctor. Budget tight? Raosan eggs cost under $1. Swallowing issues? 10% struggle, per the knee puree veggies. The shocking mistake we promised. Blindly popping vitamin A and D, thinking more is better, when excess cripples your legs. Test levels, stick to food sources, and consult your doctor to stay safe. Let's wrap with a story that'll warm your heart. My friend Mary, who's 72, used to wake screaming from leg cramps, her legs too weak to climb stairs, fearing she'd never dance at her granddaughter's wedding. She lived on cookies, fried snacks, and vitamin D pills, thinking she was healthy. Her doctor flagged her diet and supplements as saboteurs. Mary ditched sweets for berries, fried foods for baked fish, and cut supplements, adding spinach salads and walks. She stretched nightly, sipped water, and joined a senior dance class. 3 months later, Mary's not just walking, she's twirling. At that wedding, her legs strong, her smile brighter than ever. That's the power of dodging these dangers, and I want that for you. Your turn. What's wrecking your legs? Cramps? Weakness? Share your story or a healthy recipe in the comments. We read everyone, and your wisdom inspires us all. If this guide fired you up, smash that like button, share it with a friend fighting leg pain, and subscribe to Legacy of Old Age for more tips to thrive in your golden years. Until next time, eat smart, move strong, and let's make these years your most vibrant yet. See you in the next video.